How to stay lean without hunger and without cravings. 3 key ways to stay lean or get lean without having to endure hunger and or cravings. Number 1 is you don't want to take a long time between meals. And let me explain why that is. The worst thing that can happen is for your blood sugar to drop, because when your blood sugar drops, your hunger goes up. And the more time you take in between feeding times, in between meals, the greater chance there is of your blood sugar dropping. So we gotta have relatively stable blood sugar levels. All right, you want it in that safe zone. You don't want it too low and you don't want it too high. You want it in that safe zone as long as possible. So I'd recommend having frequent meals. I don't think you need to eat 8 tiny meals a day. I don't think that's necessary. I've always said 4 to 6 meals a day, whether it's 5, some days you can stagger at 5, 6, or vice versa. So every 2 to 4 hours, you need to be taking some type of nourishment, some type of food intake. Number 2, second reason is that you want to maximize your nutrient partitioning. You want to get the biggest bang for the buck you can out of your calories and out of your macros. Let me word that differently. You want to have a very high eating economy or a very high nutrient economy. So you don't want any wasted calories or empty calories. So every macro and calorie you eat, you want it to come from a very nutrient-dense food. And by doing this, and you have to do that because you got to maximize every macro and calorie you eat to nourish your body and to provide it with the nutrients it needs to crush cravings. There's 2 things that cause cravings. Cravings can come from a deficiency in micronutrients and or macronutrients. Okay, so if you're eating cheat meals and you're eating low-carb tortilla wraps and you're eating yogurt cups and Jell-O cups and Quest bars and protein bars, you're going to have a tough time getting your micro and macronutrient needs met through processed refined foods or even junk food. So if you're having blueberries, coconut oil, kale, avocado, ground flax seeds, ground flaxseed powder, whole free-range eggs, you're a lot more likely to get your micro and macronutrient needs met through very high nutrient-dense foods. So you want to let me repeat that, so you want to have a very high or very big bang for your buck per macronutrient and per calorie. All right. Reason number 3 is don't overdo cardio. Okay, don't overdo cardio. A lot of people think to get really lean and to get lean and or to stay lean, they have to do tons of gym work, fasted cardio every day, weights and cardio. That's not true. A great balance for almost everybody is 3 weightlifting days a week, an hour apiece or less with a warm-up, and 2 cardio days a week, 2 10 to 20 minute cardio days, and they got to change. Let me tell you the reason for that is that when somebody overdoes cardio and they stack up and combine and stack too much cardio, too much gym work, too many boot camps, whatever you're doing, you're going to create a huge energy deficit, which is going to create that blood sugar to drop, which is going to create a drop in blood sugar and result in lowered blood sugar. And it's going to result in higher hunger levels, higher cravings, and you're going to be more susceptible to binge eating. And binge eating is whether it's emotional eating and or binge eating, that is the number 1 culprit of people falling off their nutrition program and caving in and falling off the bandwagon. Guys, those are 3 tips to stay lean without hunger and without cravings, guys. Let's go burn some body fat. And remember, don't ever let one bad meal beat you twice. Click on my link below to my website for more information. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. We're out of here.